Hello everyone, today is going to be a long one because today is going to be about the Torah. Now I'm not going to be talking about the entire Torah, but I'm going to be telling you about the things that shown out to me that we could possibly still do in this time and age. Now some of it, of course, you have to adapt to like schedules and things like that because we can't technically do a full month of celebration twice a year anymore. So there is that. But we are going into Leviticus chapter 3 all the way to chapter 26. Okay? I'm going to read it to you. An everlasting law throughout your generations in all your dwellings. You do not eat any fat or any blood. Leviticus 3:17. Speak to the children of Israel, saying, These are the living creatures which you do eat among all the beasts that are on the earth. Whatever has a split hoof completely divided, chewing the cud among the beasts that you do eat. Leviticus 11:2 to 11:30. These you do eat of all that are in the waters. Any one that has fins and scales in the waters, in the seas or in the rivers, that you do eat. Leviticus 11:9. And this shall be for you a law forever. In the 7th month, that is Thonim/September, on the 10th day of the month, you afflict your beings and do not work, the native or the stranger who sojourns among you. For on that day he makes atonement for you, to cleanse you, to be clean from all your sins before Yahuah. It is a Shabbath of rest for you, and you shall afflict your beings a law forever. Leviticus 16:29 to 16:31. And do not approach a woman to uncover her nakedness in her monthly separation of uncleanness. And do not have intercourse with the wife of your neighbor to defile yourself with her. That is cheating. And do not give any of your offspring to pass through to Molech. This is where it talks about abortion. And do not profane the name of your Elohim. I am Yahuah. And do not lie with a male as with a woman. It is an abomination. This is where it talks about gays. And do not have intercourse with any beast to defile yourself with it. And a woman does not stand before a beast to mate with it. It is a perversion. This is bestiality. Leviticus 18:19 to 18:23. Each one of you should revere his mother and his father, and guard my Shabbathoth. I am Yahuah, your Elohim. Do not turn to idols, and do not make yourselves molded mighty ones. I am Yahuah, your Elohim. Leviticus 19:3 to 19:4. And when you reap the harvest of your land, do not completely reap the corners of your field, or gather the gleanings of your harvest. Leviticus 19:9. Do not steal, do not lie, do not deceive one another, and do not swear falsely by my name, and so profane the name of your Elohim. I am Yahuah. Do not oppress your neighbor, and do not rob the wages of him who is hired. It is not to remain with you all night until the morning. Do not curse the deaf or put a stumbling block before the blind, but revere your Elohim. I am Yahuah. Do not know unrighteousness in right ruling. Do not be partial to the poor or favor the face of the great, but rightly rule your neighbor in righteousness. Do not go slandering among your people. Do not stand against the blood of your neighbor. I am Yahuah. Do not hate your brother in your heart. Reprove your neighbor for certain and bear no sin because of him. Do not take vengeance or bear a grudge against the children of your people. And you shall love your neighbor as yourself. I am Yahuah. Leviticus 19:11 to 19:18. Guard my laws. Do not let your livestock mate with another kind. Do not sow your field with mixed seed, and do not put a garment woven of two sorts of thread upon you. Leviticus 19:19. Do not eat with the blood. Do not practice divination or magic. Leviticus 19:26. Do not round the corner of your head, nor destroy the corner of your beard. And do not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor put tattoo marks on you. I am Yahuah. Leviticus 19:27 to 19:28. And do not turn to mediums, and do not seek after spiritists to be defiled by them. I am Yahuah your Elohim. Leviticus 19:31. In the first month, that is Abib/March, on the 14th day of the month, between the evenings, is the Passover to Yahuah. And on the 15th day of this month, that is Abib/March, is the festival of Matzoth to Yahuah. 7 days you eat unleavened bread. Leviticus 23:5 to 23:6. Speak to the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, that is Thanim/September, on the first day of the month, you have a rest, a remembrance of blowing of trumpets, a Kodesh gathering. Leviticus 23:24. On the 10th day of the 7th month, that is Thanim September, is Yom HaKippurim. It shall be a Kodesh gathering for you, and you shall afflict your beings, and you shall bring an offering made by fire to Yahuah. And you do not work on that same day, for it is Yom Kippurim, to make atonement for you before Yahuah, your Elohim. Leviticus 23:27 to Leviticus 23:28. It is a Shabbath of rest to you, and you shall afflict your beings. On the 9th day of the month, that is Thanim/September, at evening, from evening to evening, you observe your Shabbath. Leviticus 23:32. On the 15th day of the 7th month, that is Thanim/September, when you gather in the fruit of the land, celebrate the festival of Yahuah for 7 days. On the first day is a rest, and on the 8th day is a rest. And you shall take for yourselves on the first day the fruit of good trees, branches of palm trees, twigs of leafy trees, and willows of the stream, and shall rejoice before Yahuah your Elohim for 7 days. And you shall celebrate it as a festival to Yahuah for 7 days in the year, a law forever in your generations. Celebrate it in the 7th month, that is Thanim/September. Dwell in booths, that is small tents, for 7 days. All who are native Israelites dwell in booths, small tents, so that your generations know that I made the children of Israel dwell in booths, small tents, when I brought them out of the land of Mitzrayim, that is Egypt. I'm Yahuah your Elohim. Leviticus 23:39 to 23:43. Do not make idols for yourselves, and do not put a carved image or a pillar for yourselves, and do not place a stone image in your land to bow down to it, for I am Yahuah your Elohim. Leviticus 26:1. This is why I do not worship the images of Mary or Jesus, and why I do not wear crosses, because they are technically images made of stone and wood, which is carved images. The 50th year is Yobel, which is Jubilee to you. Do not sow nor reap what grows of its own, nor gather from its unpruned vine. It is a Yobel. It is Kodesh to you. Eat from the field its crops. Leviticus 25:11 to 25:12.